everyone. Welcome to Good Morning Toowoomba with Ben Apsey and
Daryl Nicholson. Happy and joyful. Great to be here. It's Tuesday, the 28th of April in the year 2020. This is going to be historical, mate. They're going to look at this when it's archived and they'll remember us.
They're going to remember either how silly we were filming in our backyards or how ingenious we were staying safe from coronavirus. Really great day today in Toowoomba, top of 24 degrees and a 5% chance of rain this afternoon, partly cloudy throughout the day. And petrol-wise, it is cheapest at two locations for standard unleaded, just the standard unleaded 91 at 80. What have we got? We've got 84.4 at the Metco, or at Pacific Fuels in Drayton. So,
okay, excellent. Well done. So I'm just having some problems here. Just give me a minute. Okay, I'm going to cut that. Mate, fuel just going down and down, but anyhow, that's the way it's going. Hopefully you'll be able to put some petrol in the car, go in and they'll give you cash.
They'll have to pay you to take it. It is starting to get quite low. If we can crack into that 70 cents mark, I know I would be a very happy person to see it back down there. As long as it stays down there when things go back to normal, that's going to be the important thing, isn't it? So
that's right, exactly.
And I did read some really good news about a lot of insurance companies are looking at reducing their premiums because people aren't driving as much.
That's right.
They're staying home a bit more. So
Hopefully
there's all these good flow-on effects that this could actually have to rebalance our.
Well, they're going to have to compete with Yui. I mean, Yui have been doing that for ages, and big shout out to the team from Yui. If you want to sponsor our show, let us know. So we'd love to hear from you, mate. The 1st of March, they're talking about. 1st of May, they're talking about lifting restrictions, and Gavin Mingay put a thing on Facebook. I've got to read this to you, mate. Gavin Mingay from Toowoomba Squash. I'm taking the whole family away to the Bunyas this weekend. A whole weekend of drinking, shooting, motorbike riding, bushwalking, etc. will be a cultural experience.
I wonder if that's in any relation related to our NRL friends.
I think it is, mate. I think it is. But it's quite funny when I read that. So, and look, you know, they should realise these guys are professional footballers. They knew the battles that they were having with the government to start again. This might be a little bit of a setback, but anyhow. Mate, today's birthday is brought to you by CGD Group, Printing with Imagination. Robin Ryan is having a birthday today. So she's with Colliers. So congratulations, Robin. Pretty sure she's with Colliers. I hope I got that right. But yeah, happy birthday, Robin. And she's got a great partner in Graham Eccles. So hope the two of them have a brilliant day. But happy birthday, Robin. So, mate, I've been scanning the Chronicle online. Have you been having a look at it?
Having a look through, but another birthday from my side of things today. We've got Kim Kelly who works at the Suncorp.
Yep, Kim Kelly.
Call centre up here in Toowoomba. So I used to work with her at Heritage. So happy birthday to Kim Kelly.
Oh, you were a Heritage boy. I didn't know that. There you go.
Oh, way back when I was, yes.
Oh, gee, okay. Mate, Fernley developer Jeff Cath has penned a letter to ScoMo, to Scott Morrison. He's doing a 400-lot development out near Westbrook, and he wants the federal government to get involved with the local council. I'm just trying to imagine it, mate, down at Parliament House, right, with all the crap that's going on. ScoMo, there's a letter from a developer from Toowoomba. You've got to get involved. Oh, sure, put the COVID-19 on hold and let's fix this problem. Let's get this council organised. You know, so
it's an interesting thing that having been part of the West Toowoomba Land Use Investigation Study, which is what they call it, but essentially it was the master planning for the back end of Westbrook, Glenvale through to Cotswold Hills. Yep. And what they're wanting there, what they're wanting to do, and what they master plan for the area. Lingot has bought me morning tea. We're having hot cross buns because I'm really still excited that they're at the shops. So I'll give him a hot cross bun. Look at him. You are excited, aren't you, for your hot cross bun? You got one or two?
Two hot.
Grab two.
No, just two one.
Oh, there you go. There's two.
Oh, gee. Yep. So you've
been
hot.
In a minute, buddy. So really excited for the West Toowoomba Land Use Investigation Study area and what they're planning to do out there. It's roughly 33,000 people that they were looking at moving into that area behind Westbrook. So it will certainly be interesting to see how that develops. And that development was meant to form part of that. So it's interesting that what I can recall being on that master plan and what the developers, it's very similar to what was on there, and the council declined it. So I'm not quite sure what went on there. So what's the point of doing a master plan for an entire land use and having a developer come in and go, okay, well, this is the master plan, we'll adhere to that, and then saying no to it. So.
Yeah. I mean, he had a plan, put it to council. Council came back with their ideas. He didn't like that. He has also written to Kerry Shine. He's had meetings with the mayor and with CEO Brian Pigeon and other officers. So, look, I know they've been to court. He's withdrawn the court action, but geez, just sort this out. You don't need to get the Prime Minister involved for this. I'm sorry, Clayton Rogers. I know Clayton would be loving to have this going out there, but really, come on, council, sort it out with a developer.
Yeah, and it's sort of in that time where the developments need to happen for jobs, but they need to be done still with what's going to happen in the future in mind. So I know that was one thing that I pushed for quite a lot during that consultation process, was this whole master plan area. It needs to not just be designed for 30 years' time, it needs to be designed for 100 years' time. It needs to be designed so that we can meet our needs now with our growth, but so that the needs of future generations aren't compromised as well. So taking into account stuff like, well, yeah, okay, it's all done on a council level, and council doesn't look at, sort of do much with public transport side of things, but Brisbane City Council does. They have a lot of involvement with public transport, and it's working together. And that's probably one thing that needs to be looked at a bit more in the future in our region, especially, is what kind of role does mass transit and public transport play in movement of people around our city? Because there's a railway line that goes straight through the middle of it. We may as well use it down the track now that the bypass is built and out of the way. We've got all those trucks, all of that traffic off James Street, which the railway line crosses. There is provision then, once the inland rail has started to use that railway line and move passengers.
Mate, you're really passionate about this. I can see it, so I love it. So, mate, more good news. We know Gayhold opened Jazzy Lane yesterday. Donna Mills of Florence and Maribel opened up in Grand Central yesterday as well. So seeing some fashion.
Excellent news.
Opening. City Beach, Bows for Men, Stefan, Tommy Guns, Jam, Maker Blue, Totally Baked, and Boost. They're all trading in Grand Central and have reopened the doors. So good news happening there. So
and with the new restrictions as well coming, being sort of relaxed a little bit, you're allowed to go out for those sort of things within 50 kilometres of your home, with your family, or with one other person for non-essential items. So you and I could go to the shop for non-essential items, limited amount. We still have to practice social distancing. You still have to take care of your hygiene, but at least that allows a little bit of socialisation to occur.
Exactly, so that's good. Mate, talking about investments again, we were talking about that yesterday. The DeLacy's building has got a tenant, because the Anderson family own that. The boys from John Anderson's boys own that. DeLacy's have leased that. There's been some work going on, I've noticed, when I've been driving past. But the Ellison family have come up with a concept called the Paddock. And the Paddock is going to be a one-stop sort of store. You can get organically, like organic food and fresh produce. They're going to have beef, pork, lamb, chicken, fruit and veggies, eggs, milk, cheese, and much, much more. So I'm really excited to see how Pub is going to be turned into a brand new venue. And I can see it actually as a shop, plenty of parking, can go in and just grab everything there, similar to Grand Central's Central Market. So it's exciting for the Ellison.
And it's great to see a new use for something that's been empty for so long. And that's probably something that we can focus on in the CBD. With all that's happened with coronavirus, a lot of people have worked out, well, we can work from home. It is doable. It is possible to not have massive offices. So looking at different ways of re-engaging with our CBD in Toowoomba.
Are you there? Hello. Okay.